Turning wet and windy today with blustery showers following behind, and that means the rest of the outlook this week is unsettled. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain.
Tuesday, 3rd of June.
Terrifying moment for the tourists at Mount Etna that have been coming out from yesterday, seeing tourists running away from this huge explosion. So spying from out of their windows and said that the scene was absolutely incredible. You could only imagine what it would be like to see that.
Was there lava coming out?
Magma flowing down the side, but it hits what is essentially much colder air, and it goes really slowly. It's very, very viscous, so it stays right at the top of to the bottom.
Proper.
Saying that it's now recharging itself. They're expecting there could be another volcanic event of rain coming through. It's been a while and the gardens need it.
We need it.
It's the details. But actually, before I get to that, this is a very cool satellite picture. I love satellite pictures. And this shows, you can see even from space, you can see the cloud coming from the volcanic eruption there. So we'll be monitoring that as we head through the next few days. But for us, closer to home, the scenes from space show a lot of cloud across the country and a heck of a lot of rain as well. So this is the wet scene that greeted many of us overnight last night from Scotland and Northern Ireland, now through England and Wales, a proper band of rain heading its way towards the southeast of England, but not just wet, also windy. We are now in meteorological spring and it will feel more like autumn today. Heavy rain moving across the southeast. It will peter out by this afternoon, and while brighter skies will follow behind with blustery showers, temperatures down on yesterday. We're looking at 12 or 14. We got up to 17 yesterday. The southeast, 18 or 19. We got to 23 yesterday. But adding in those blustery winds, it will feel much cooler than that. And that whole band of rain clears away, but the rest of the week stays unsettled. Good morning to you. Well, this says it all, as does the scene there from our roving weather reporter, Matt. Rain is on the way. It's set to be a wet and also a pretty windy day today. And once that wet and windy weather moves through, it's a day of sunny spells and blustery showers. This is the radar sequence. The rainfall from overnight moved from Northern Ireland and Scotland, heading its way through. It's to come for the rest of the week, pretty unsettled with low pressure close by. So let's take a look at our 7-day outlook, where the scene is a pretty soggy one and a fairly cool one as well. So we split the country in half: Scotland, Northern Ireland, northern areas of England. So looking at the north of the UK first of all, this is how it looks. These are our temperatures below our average line. That is the first time, I think actually this year, we've seen a whole week of this prolonged below average temperature, so it will feel pretty cool. Looking at our percentage chance of rainfall, we have our heavy band of rain around today. There's more heavy showers tomorrow. Thursday looks like your driest day of the week, and into the weekend staying unsettled as well. Fortunes further south for England and Wales through the next 7 days. Again, after what's been a record-breakingly warm spring, we're now into summer, and our temperatures are average at best for the next 7 days. Below for many of us, and percentage chance of rainfall, we stick with our unsettled conditions. Wet and windy dominates for most of the week. Morning to you. It's a wet start first thing this morning. We have a band of heavy rain moving across the country, some pretty gusty winds, and once it clears, it's sunny spells and blustery showers. So this is the radar sequence from the last few hours, with rain moving from Scotland and Northern Ireland. It's now cleared. It's across England and Wales, and it has its sights set across East Anglia and the south. Good morning to you. This tells you everything you need to know. It is going to be a wet start to the day. A band of heavy rain moving across the country. Once it clears, skies will brighten, and some blustery winds as well. So a very different feeling day to yesterday. This is the radar sequence from overnight. The rain's now cleared from Scotland and Northern Ireland. It's across England and Wales. The southeast dry for now, but it won't last long. That whole band of rain heads southeastwards in the next few hours, but it starts to ease. So a lot of spray on the roads first thing this morning, and some gusty winds as it moves through. Skies brighten later on, sunny spells and scattered showers, heaviest in the north and west. It's cooler than yesterday, but when you add in those gusty winds, it will feel even cooler. Very disappointing compared to yesterday. This evening and overnight tonight, that band of rain clears away, but it stays fairly breezy, so not too chilly overnight. Temperatures, though, closer to freezing across the north. And tomorrow is one of sunny spells and scattered showers, and this unsettled theme continues for the rest of the week.